Ons staan hierso by Renew. Julle gaan sien hier agter my is die ingang. Renew, jy spel hom R afkappingsteken nieuw, Renew. En ons is hier tussen Deneysville, hier by die Valdam, Deneysville en Oranjewil. So kom ons kyk wat vandag hier aangaan.
Padlangs die sal reis ons voort, of volg ons op YouTube en Facebook ook, of luister op die radio na ons groot verhaal. Ons vertel vir jou in jou eie moedertaal. Ons vertel vir jou in jou eie moedertaal. Padlangs.
Hierdie buitengewone lokaal, geleë op 'n wildsplaas aan die oewer van die skilderagtige Valdam, spog met een van Suid-Afrika se grootste van sy soort, botaniese charterstyl Labirint en 350 jaar oue Khoisan klipkringe. Duikers en blesbokke loop vry rond tussen die pekaneetbome in die boord. Arnio is 'n rustige eerste klas toevlugsoord, gerieflik net 'n uur en 'n half vanaf die bedrywige stad Johannesburg.
Pragtig met die dam in die agtergrond. Kyk hier die geboue. Daar lê die dam alweer. En ons gaan nou hier ingaan. Gaan ons bietjie kyk hoe lyk dit hier binne. Pragtig. Pragtig, pragtig. Kyk net hier. Sjoe. En dit alles hier by Deneysville. Net so aan die ander kant van Deneysville. And that was the general manager that you just saw running away from the camera. Look at this place. How beautiful, eh? Beautiful.
en 'n fascinerende proereis van jenevermaak, distillasie en botaniese vermenging.
Nou kyk, vir die van julle wat my nou al goed ken, ek kan nogal wegraak in 'n plekkie soos hierdie. Kyk hoe pragtig is dit. Sjoe. Kyk die wyn. Jy moet ruik hoe ruik dit hier binne. Wie het nou gedink, daar is so 'n plekkie, net hier om die draai van Deneysville af. Sjoe. Kyk hier. Kanon kop se kadet. Kyk hier buite. Hier is 'n helipad ook. So 'n chopper kan maklik hier kom land.
Hulle bied luukse akkommodasie in 3 aparte lokale langs die waterkant. Elk met sy eie kenmerkende karakter, pragtige muurskilderye en besondere sorgvuldige samestelling om hulle gaste se gemak en plesier te verseker. Dit is die perfekte ruimte om jou droomtroue, korporatiewe spanbougeleentheid, konferensie of banket tot lewe te bring. Arneo bied ook wellness spa pakkette, gefokus op ontspanning en verjonging.
So hierdie kamers mirror mekaar nou net. Die een wat ons aan die ander kant gedoen het. Hierdie ene lyk baie dieselfde. Kyk nou net hoe lekker rustig. Sjoe. Daar sê, so hier is ons nog steeds besig om te kyk na hierdie lieflike plek. En ons loop gou af, daarna onder toe is nog kamers wat ons gaan sien. Kom Karin. Kamera bang. Maar ek moet vir julle sê, dit wat ons tot nou toe gesien het is pragtig. En jy gaan hierso 'n QR-code kry wat jy kan scan en dan kan jy nou lekker gaan kyk presies wat hier alles is en wat hulle doen. Subscribe, ondersteun ons. Daar kom nog baie sulke goed. Jy gaan sien hier onder, kan jy nou as jy hier iewers op die Valdam is, kan jy hierna toe kom met jou boot. Ek sien die dam het 'n bietjie opgekom, kyk net hier waar lê daai het jy nou. In die water. Maar nietemin, dit is wat vandag hier gebeur. Die mense kom meer vas hierso om hierdie heerlike dag te geniet. Hier's nog kamers wat ons gou gaan kyk. Kamers. So lekker teen die dam. Die driving range waarvan julle gehoor het, hy is in wording hier af. So, die pad na die water toe. What's this building? Oh. En dan hierdie is die kapel, die chapel, soos wat hy gesê het. Hy is nog besig om hom reg te maak en klaar te maak. Pragtig hierso so by die water, so vir huwelike. Dit eintlik baie nice werk.
Op 'n reënerige Sondag in Maart 2025 is die Austin-familie geïnspireer om 'n chartreuse-tipe Labirint op hul skilderagtige eiendom te bou, wat uitkyk oor die Valdam en spog met 'n ondergrondse waterbron en geheimsinnige antieke klipsirkels.
I'm standing here with John. He's the owner of Renew. Some pronounce it Renew, but it's actually spelled Renew. And he's going to tell us more about this fabulous property. John, please.
Yeah, it's an absolute wonderful gift that you're giving us in terms of airtime, etc. As I say, my name is John Austin. Renew is really about two things. The first thing is in the name. It's about renewal. It's about care and love for our fellow neighbours. But what is quite unique about this property is the labyrinth. This is what they call a Chartres-styled labyrinth. It's styled after a cathedral in France. But there are many, many different designs of labyrinths around the world. And we've been asked to represent Southern Africa's Labyrinth Society. So it's a real honor to have the ability to host World Labyrinth Day, which is the first Saturday of every May. And the idea is that at 1 o'clock in your respective time zones is a rolling prayer for peace and goodwill to mankind. So we'll be walking at 1 o'clock at the moment, but it started off in New Zealand and it waves right throughout the globe. The labyrinth is unique in that it's full of botanicals for two purposes. The first purpose being for plant-based medicine and the like. But the second thing is that we flavor our gins and our distillery from all these botanicals. So I often joke it's a bit of a symbiotic business in that we make them sick in the distillery and we fix them in our spa. So there's a number of buildings that you'll see in the camera. First one being the distillery, the second being a homestead which sleeps up to 20 people. The spa has all sorts of treatment rooms, etc. And we can sleep up to 54 people at any one time.
Jeez.
So one of the things we are going to be doing today is the unveiling of our new building, which could be considered to be a chapel, but it's a utility building for all sorts of functions, etc. Launches, yoga, Pilates, whatever you wish. It's a very, very beautiful building just to my left. And we are open to the public every Sunday to walk the labyrinth. So please come walk the labyrinth on the last Sunday of every month, where you're welcome to come for a cup of tea and a nice cold drink. We also are going to be having frequent speeches, etc., on the value of plant-based medicine, with the ultimate objective to get into psychedelics in the likes of shroom, psilocybin, and other issues. And obviously that still has to await legal approval.
Yeah.
But it's really getting momentum across the world as the panacea for mental illness. So this place is really about healing and about treating our fellow man to the very stressful lives we're all having to endure at the moment.
And it's such a nice venue here on the dam, everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you very much. It's a real labor of love. We've been building consistently for 20 years. So we are going to continue to build until such time as our hospital license and the licensing of psilocybin and the like are made available to our South African public.
Okay. That's great. That's great. And you guys are open during the week as well, or only on Sundays?
No, it's always by appointment.
Okay.
We don't have, but we have also today, I just about forgot, we're launching a driving range, which will be open to the public on a Wednesday, the whole day, and on Sundays from 12 o'clock every Sunday. And if there's a need and popularity, we'll open it more frequently.
Okay, great. There's something else happening today. Boats coming from LDYC.
Yes, all the yacht clubs are supporting us, and they're bringing a whole big flotilla.
Okay.
So that's going to be quite a sight. So the bay full of boats from Lake Deneysville and other clubs. So we're very, very excited about sharing our beautiful buildings with the Deneysville, which is an incredibly poorly supported town.
Yeah.
And we really do need to get people to come and see what this beautiful place has to offer.
It's got a lot to offer, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, John.
Absolute
Hope
pleasure.
to see you sometime through the day again.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you here, and welcome to your listeners.
Pleasure.
Gewapen met 'n ysterpen en 'n geknoopte wasgoedlyn, het hulle die noukeurige meetproses begin. Die idee was om die patroon van die heilige Labirint by die Chartres kathedraal in Frankryk te volg, wat in 1205 gebou is en deur monnike gebruik is om te bid en te mediteer. Anders as die kliplabirint by Chartres, sou hierdie een botanies wees, met die ontwerp geskep deur blombeddings gevul met kruie, roosbosse, wingerdstokke en vrugtebome. Met hulle lang wasgoedlyn, gekoppel aan 'n sentrale pen in die grond, het die Austins die 4 punte van die kompas bepaal en toe klippe by al die knope geplaas wat hulle in die wasgoedlyn gemaak het. Hierdie was 2 meter vir elke paadjie en 700 mm vir die blombiedings tussen die paadjies. Die wasgoedlyn is toe 'n halwe meter in 'n antikloksgewyse rigting geskuif. Dit was die begin van R-New se betowerende verhaal. Vandag is hierdie pragtige ongerepte ruimte en die Labirint oop vir besoekers. Verblyf word in 3 luukse villas aangebied. Die Labirint wat die Austins uitgestippel het, is deur honderde gaste en dagbesoekers geloop wat gretig is om die mystieke aantrekkingskrag daarvan te ervaar. Soos die pad van die buitekant van die sirkel na die middelpunt van die Labirint kronkel, word ons daaraan herinner dat ons nie altyd 'n kort pad na ons bestemming of na ons drome kan neem nie, en dat ons al die lewe se sirkels en kinkels, draaie en lesse wat ons geleer het, moet geniet. Die geurende krye en die vrugte van die bome in R-New se Labirint word nie net in hulle welstandsprodukte gebruik nie, maar ook in die heerlike botaniese geïnfuseerde jenever wat in hulle distilleerdery op die perseel vervaardig word, waar besoekers oor die proses kan leer en selfs hul eie jenevergeure kan skep.
And maybe give somebody a high five and just remind them they're not alone as they walk this journey.
Right, so thank you for coming all the way down here, leaving your drinks behind. We tried our best to try to finish this beautiful building. It's called the Conservatory. It's a utility building. Obviously, it can lend itself to weddings as a chapel, but we hope to have all sorts of functions in here, launches, etc. But the ultimate dream is when we become a licensed mental hospital, we want this to be a venue to do CPD points for psychiatrists, psychologists, etc. in the training of plant-based medicine. Psilocybin being the key one, which is a panacea now for mental illness and mental health. So we need to pay the bills until then, and we hopefully have lots of functions. One of the features of this building, which we didn't get around to, is that the Chartreuse Labyrinth has this beautiful labyrinth on their floors. We're going to make ours 1 meter bigger. So this entire floor is going to be a labyrinth. See the curved walls to house the labyrinth in it, and that's that. So please have a look at the semi-finished bathrooms. Quite spectacular views, and a huge heartfelt thanks to all the people that worked so hard to get us this far. Sadly, not quite to the end. Isabel being the main driver of this. She did this wallpaper. She designed it herself. It's a one-off. So thank you, Isabel. And we've got through a lot of stress, lots of contractors letting us down. It's taken 2 years to build this awful building, but we're there. We are 2 weeks away, and hopefully we'll have a functioning building that's going to be full. So thank you all for coming and witnessing the opening. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Cheers, bro. Very quick chat. This is the Vanessa driving range. Where's Vanessa? So she chose the spot and came up with the concept, so we felt it appropriate to name it after her. We begged and pleaded for her to do this first shot. So we've got a little tiny pub here, and we're going to open up to the public. So that entrance there is for obviously the book people, etc. But we're going to have a separate entrance here for the public to come here initially on Wednesday all day, and after 12 o'clock on Sunday. And if it's popular, we'll open it some more. But we're going to have a nice picnic area here and an umbrella. Yeah, so hopefully this is going to be used by the community. I don't think there's a driving range near here. I think the closest is Empolini. Yeah. Park. There you go. So please.
I can't say that anyone has ever built me a driving range. I'd definitely like to believe I inspired it rather than my golf game proving that I needed help. My neighbors at Sausalito have witnessed me practicing my drives towards a very large tree, and some of them kindly collect all the balls and put them on my veranda. I truly hope that both golfers and non-golfers will come and enjoy this driving range and everything it has to offer. Place to practice, to relax, and spend time with friends and family. John, thank you for your vision, your generosity, and making this possible. It really is something.
Great honor.
And to everyone here today, thank you for being part of this moment. I hope you'll enjoy as much as I will. I wish you every success in the journey ahead. And truly, it's one of the most beautiful venues I've ever visited. lastly, girls, you better watch out because I'm going to be a single cat. We are worried.
Op toer deur die RSA se beeldskone vlaktes, Padlangs onder Afrika se eindelose lig. Besoek ons vergete klein ou dorpies, herleef saam met ons hul geskiedenis en kuns. Padlangs deur die RSA reis ons voort, of volg ons op YouTube en Facebook ook, of luister op die radio na ons groot verhaal. Ons vertel vir jou in jou eie moedertaal. Spore ontvou waar krimme tartbome staan, besienswaardighede